Welcome all you +2 comedy modifiers back to the Black Watchmen. The conspiracy continues, already in progress. I took his clue for granite. It's not a new joke, but it's a really good use of it. Back to the mission. Alright. What we got going on next? Identify the name of the structure based off of the map detailing the locations of its signature throughout history. So basically it's saying that the orb was found in these places. So if it's found often in these places, they all probably have the same structure. Got it. Okay, so this is Europe. So the biggest hot spot seems to be here in England. That's its newest spot. Is that England? I think that's England, right? I'm not confusing it for like Greenland or something. But that's its newest thing, and then its oldest spot is over here down in Africa. So maybe we can kind of glean that whatever the structure is, it was newly constructed. So we'll take a look at that. But this is England, so we'll take a look. Granite. Let's just spell granite unbelievably wrong. Structure in England. Man, spelling is not Southern England. What is this? I think it's the wrong part of England. Let me get a map of Europe as well, just to... So, if we look at this... No, I just want to look at the... There we go. Look at this. All right, so it's probably London, based on what we're seeing in this picture. Like it's probably a granite structure in London. London. It's probably Mount Rushmore, right? That's a pretty famous... And it's known for being in London. Cleopatra's Needle? That seems to be a correct answer right there. That sounds rod-like. Cleopatra's not known for the size of her rod. Look, I can even see the apostrophe. This is totally the answer. We are killing it today, guys. We are absolutely killing it. Alrighty. Oh, new video time, man. This is 3 solves in one stream. Who am I? Some guy who knows what he's doing? Some smart boy? That can't be right. Enjoy the video. Bye.
Rules are followed regardless of their perceived fairness, but simply because they are seen as necessary to maintaining one's place within society. An outside force has decided upon what is right and wrong, and at the 4th stage, the individual obeys these laws in order to maintain societal order.
Vanessa Boat is attempting to open up a rift into a higher plane of existence. If this occurs near a populated area, we'll have the same result as the patient alpha experiment. In this scenario, civilian casualties could be massive. We must prepare countermeasures for what's to come. Contact the rare artifacts trader, Oscar Bryan, and obtain intel on what can be used to stop both.
Because then others will not as well. Therefore, it is my duty to obey. When someone breaks the agreed upon laws, it is morally wrong because they have gone against the wishes of the majority. Most active members of society exist at this level.
All right, so it's funny, the Oscar Bryan episode of, or the Oscar Bryan original puzzle just went up on YouTube on Monday. So I was just editing that, and now we're going to go crawling back to him. All right, O'Brien responded to our inquiry, see if the information he's provided to determine the current location of the artifact is required to stop WAP. Can we talk about, real quick, that this was the name of this section before we knew that we were dealing with this person? Just saying. You guys really hate granite. All right, let's see what we got here from O'Brien. Hello! I've checked everywhere and asked around. No luck. Goodbye. Oh, that's not good. There is little that can be done to counteract the effects of the new orb, coupled with the monkey's paw. He didn't put it in all caps like everyone else is doing. However, you could still contain the effects to a small area. I found notes about the ancient Hamadan talisman, called the Circular Fury. Ooh. Said to push all power inward, so that God's glory may interrupt eternity within. I have one of those. I've done some reading into it, and it seems that if used correctly, it should contain the effects of Vanessa's ritual so that there's no outward blast of energy. So, she's going to rip a hole in the fabric of reality, and our plan is going to be to quickly Fortnite build something around her so that when it opens, it just stays in this cage. That's not a good strategy. Let's stop it from happening. Let's take this woman out and stop it from happening rather than be like, well, it's inevitable that it's gonna happen. So let's contain it. Like, this is a plan C at best. I've done some reading. Okay, we did that. There's supposed to be an inscription on the back of the artifacts to be repeated only once the wearer wishes to activate its power. It does not appear to be for sale. Damn it. Meaning it is not likely in a private collection. All right, so if we find this, nobody read it. We only got one shot at this, gang. I've attached an etching stone done on the talisman by the archaeologist who discovered it. It wasn't cheap, but I still owe you guys for the Black Lotus plate. Yeah, that's right. In a previous episode of this show, we became friends because I helped him print a fake Black Lotus magic card. And because I did that, he's willing to help save the world. All right, so look at this thing. This is beautiful. So, what is that? A winged lion is what, a griffin? Right, we would call that a griffin, and he's wearing like a sailor cap. Griffin. Everyone thinks it's Griffin. All right. What am I trying to do? All right, so we're looking just for this. How? we need to find the location of this talisman, and all we know about it is what it does and kind of what it looks like. Let's just start Googling stuff, I guess. Griffin talisman. Yeah, I don't know if Griffin's the thing we want to say because the head's wrong, right? We want something more like this. Come on, scroll down. We want something more like this, but facing the other way, right? Oh, I'll be Googling tons of stuff. I just need to talk out loud. Like, that's the correct creature. It's just looking the wrong way. But, like, it has a more... now I'm not sure about the face. Does this have a different name than... Or that's just a griffin, right? This is another... It's a griffin talisman. All right. There were other words we could probably... let's just try winged lion. I feel like that's more of what we're looking at here. Something more like that. Hey! This is... Now we're talking. Let's check on Quora here. And what is this? Maybe it's in Persia? I want to spell Persia right. All right, cool. Persia. Or the Ukraine, I guess. Oh, I should probably spell Persia correctly. You're right. It's probably better if it's spelled correctly. Not Persia. Did that look like an artifact to anyone else? I mean, I'm Captain Jump to Conclusion. But that looks right. The question is, use the information he provided to determine the current location, of the artifact required to stop Bwop. It pains me to say this, but that belongs in a museum. Yeah, it's probably in a museum, you're right. These are products, but what are they? Here, I'm gonna. As dumb as this is, I'm just gonna order it off eBay and then I'll have it. No, I'm actually gonna go to this eBay site and see if, because I'm gonna guess it's gonna say like this is a replica of blank. There we go. Actually, that doesn't look as much. We'll try it, whatever. Let's stop searching by picture. Iran. Here we go. The Oriental Institute, the University of Chicago. I mean, that looks like our bad boy right here. It even's got the break in it. Ooh, and they have a painted jar. Guys, do you all want to go? We could all go. So I guess I should try the University of Chicago or the Oriental Institute. Is that what it was? The Oriental Institute. Oops, wrong button. There we go. You guys are busy tomorrow. I understand. This has been a highly successful stream, guys.
That's going to do it for another
Highly
cryptic episode of The Black Watchmen. Will I be able to solve this underlying conspiracy? Probably not. So please subscribe so you can watch me fail more. It's really what the people want to see. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.